You will find yourself and lose yourself many times over in this lifetime. Never stop searching. It is constant.
What is something you worked on that is not quite finished? Like you worked on it, it's completed, but when you look at it, you're like,
I would have said I have some novels that I wrote in high school, and I never got them I never edited them or got them professionally edited, so I never felt comfortable publishing them. So they just kind of sit on these USBs.
Like fictional?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When are we getting? Are we ever gonna get
I hope so. No, I'm really I'm in love with the story. I've just never committed to getting it ready for publishing.
I'm excited. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So, what's your favorite piece of art that you've ever made?
My favorite piece of art. That's always hard because I feel like I try to make something I like better every day. So one of my favorites is a painting that I did called Rise Together, and it's just two women kind of leaning against each other, and it was in celebration of what I've gotten from sisterhood and with forming better relationships with women, and just seeing how we come together and support each other and how we understand each other in ways that you can't get from the opposite sex. So that one was super special to me.
Is that the one in the office?
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any favorite artists aside from yourself?
Tons. I mean, I find inspiration in so many places for different reasons, whether it's color or the way they use pattern. Lately, I'm trying to dive deeper into painting since I've been doing so much digital. So I'm studying traditional painters and things like that. So yeah, there's a lot of names I can think of. When I was starting out in illustration, Malika Favre and Petra Erickson, I think her name is, something like that. But just all these illustrators that kind of opened my mind to Quinn Wong, that what's possible and what you can say with an illustration.
So what about right now? You say you're studying some traditional older. Do you have any favorite?
Yeah, I have some books upstairs. A lot of Franz Marc, I think is his name. Frida Kahlo. Just trying to see what painting techniques and things I can steal and learn from.
You talk about surrender a lot in the book. What does surrender mean to you?
Surrender means kind of separating myself from expectations of an outcome or from needing my life to go a certain way at a certain time, and just trusting that every step of the journey, everything I go through, everything I learn is for my greater good, and it's to bring me to that point that I want to get to.
So when I say pivot, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Pivot. One of my favorite words and one of my favorite lessons for the last few years in terms of just letting your life flow and being able to accept change and being able to redirect when you need to. I think for us as creative people, that comes with dreams, and those dreams oftentimes come with an image of what it should look like or a deadline, and a lot of things that I wanted to do 3 years ago that I wasn't able to do, things have come back around that now they're happening, and it's more effortless, I was forcing trying to make t-shirts or trying to make wrapping paper, or just all of the things that now I've worked on what came natural, and these opportunities have come, and so it's kind of just trusting the process and the timing.
So cool. So if you could be a plant or a flower, which one would you be and why?
My favorite plant, a plant or a flower. So I love peace lilies, and lilies in general. Would I be a peace lily? Maybe, but they don't like a lot of light. They like a lot of water, which is not me. I'm the opposite. So that's a tough one too. You asked me very good questions. You asked me very good questions. I don't know. I think my alopecia poly is one of the prettiest. I would be her. And they're kind of easier to keep alive, like me. We're going to read on 192. It says, "Be bigger, be bolder. For too long you have held the fire within, to not offend, to not burn. Let the fire rage. It will warm their souls."
Beautiful.
And the title is "We Don't Play with Fire, We Become It."